Welcome explorers. In today's video I am going to show you how you can write the code for AtBash cipher in Python. So basically today's video is about the Python implementation of AtBash cipher. So without further ado, let's start the video. For writing the Python code for AtBash cipher, let me first of all open my PyCharm IDE, which is basically an integrated development environment for writing Python code and for creating Python projects. So let me first of all open it. So basically we are going to do the same thing, that is write the encrypt and decrypt function after writing the main syntax for the Python code for AtBash cipher, and finally we are going to run the entire code. So as you can see, I had already opened my PyCharm and now I had already created a project Python file, that is my project, and basically we are now going to write the code. So first of all, let me write the main syntax. So I am going to declare a plain text which is by default of the type string, and then I am going to take the input from the user. Enter plain text, and then I am going to call the encrypt function, which I am going to write later, and store the returned value by the encrypt function in encrypt variable. And I'm going to pass plain text as the parameter, and then I'm going to print the encrypted text. So I'm going to do the same for the decrypt function. I'm going to call the decrypt function and pass the encrypt variable as the argument. And then I'm going to print the decrypted text. So as you can see, I had created or printed the decrypted text, and now let us come to the main part, that is let us write the code for the encrypt function and decrypt function. So first of all, I am going to write the code for decrypt function. First of all, I am going to write the code for encrypt function. Let me write it. def encrypt, and plain text is passed as an argument. It is basically the formal parameter, and now I am going to write encrypt equal to list of plain text. So I am converting each of the characters present in the plain text string variable into a list where all the characters will be displayed individually in the list of characters. So after that, I am going to run a loop where the loop will run exactly the number of times as are the number of characters in the plain text string variable. So it is going to run len of plain text time, which is basically the length of the plain text string variable. And after that, I am going to convert each of the characters in the list into the integer equivalent or their ASCII values. So for that I'm going to use the odd and then write encrypt followed by the index of each of the characters in the list. And after that, let me do the manipulation of the ASCII values, which I had already done in my last video on Java implementation. If you haven't seen that video, then you can check that out for getting the proper details. And after that, I am going to convert the modified ASCII value back to the character equivalent. So for that I am going to use CHR and then pass A. And after that I am going to place the modified character in the original place of the original character in the encrypt list. And then finally I am going to return the string after forming it from the list of characters in the encrypt list. So then let me write, I am going to use the join function or predefined method, and I am going to pass encrypt. So as you can see, we had written the encrypt method, and now we are going to write the decrypt method. So let me copy it and paste, and then we are going to do some slight modifications. This will become decrypt, and here instead of plain text we are going to pass encrypt, that is this variable. We are going to pass this variable here, and after that I am going to write decrypt. Basically this will be a list for all the characters present individually in the encrypt string variable. So for I in range len of encrypt, and basically the same manipulation. And now here I am going to write decrypt, and now as I had done in the previous video, I am going to write a equal to 91 minus a plus 64. 91 minus a plus 64, and after that basically everything is the same, and here in place of encrypt I am going to write decrypt and then return this thing, but in place of encrypt we have to return decrypt, because here in this method decrypt is the actual list of characters. So we are basically finished writing the code. So this is actually very simple and plain syntax for Python implementation of @bash cipher. And now let me run the code. As you can see, it is entering. As you can see, it is asking for the plain text, and I'm going to write the same which I had done in the previous video. Hello explorers. And as you can see, it is giving the encrypted text which is present in unreadable format, and also the decrypted text is basically the same as the text which is given as the input. So I hope that you all already know the logic behind the encryption technique, which I had already mentioned in the previous video, that is Java implementation. And if you haven't checked that out, then you can check my previous video, and also you can check my entire playlist of cryptography if you want to learn more about cryptography. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy the video, and please don't forget to like, comment and share this video. and also subscribe to my channel for further notifications and updates. So until then, keep exploring.